is number 35, Eric Wills. Trojans in blue, the Lahainaluna in white. And Wills tapping that ball over. Ramos over with it. Wills up for two. Luna's on the board first. 7:51 in this first period. Trojans passing that ball in. Oh, and Rollins Lanoza comes up with it. Now, and John Santos gets it back. Lanoza again picking it up for the Lunas. Bounces it over to Ramos. Passes it in to Gavin there, and the Trojans intercept that and have it back again. Piros down court, passes it over to Billy Pires. Back to Piros again. Souza with the ball. Billy looking to pass it over, gives it to Randy Cortez, and our whistle blows. .6:48 in our first period, and Ramos passes that ball in for the Lunas. Takes it down court. Score 2-0, favor of the Lunas. Gavin to Lanoza. Over to Eric Wills. He takes the bounce and in and out. Caban with an assist, and we have a whistle. .6:27 in our first period. The Lunas with 2 points on the board. That's it for our first period so far. And charging down, a whistle blows once again. .6:19 left in our first period of play, and Jason Piros is at the free throw line for the Saints. It bounces on the rim, it does not go down. Second shot goes up, and that goes down. Caban straightens the net there as the Lunas will have it. Outscore now 1-2. Lunas with that 1 point lead. 6:18 left in this first period. Ramos down court. Passes it over to Gavin. Back to Ramos, over to Lanoza, all the way around, and Gavin on the far side goes up for it. Whistle once again. .52 seconds now as Pahukoa takes it down court and goes up for two. 9-13 with 46 seconds left in this first period. The ref tells Pahukoa he has to tie his shoe on the floor so there isn't an accident, and that completed now. We'll have the ball brought into play by Abihai. He passes it over to Ramos. Lunas with that 4 point lead. Ramos to Wills. He turns around, drops it in. 15-9 with 32 seconds left in this first period. And Pahukoa rolls on the floor. No, excuse me. Number 42 with the ball on the floor there, and that gives the ball back over to the Lunas. Inez passes that in. 23 seconds left in this first period. Inez again with the ball, gives it over to Ramos, and it's back to Abihai to Ramos again. He bounces around, turns back, gives it over to Abihai. His traveling is called. That will not count as he went for the shot. He turned the ball over to the Trojans with 7 seconds. charging down, lays it up, gives it a try, and that ends our first period of play. 15-9, favor of the Lahainaluna Lunas. And that turns the ball over to the Trojans. 6:29 now. Trojans work it down to their end, and they're up for two. 11-20. 6:17 left in the second period. Ramos to Inez, back to Ramos. Ramos down court. Eric Wills, so he turns around, it's two. 22-11 with 6 minutes left in this first half. Pahukoa for the Trojans. To Pires, back to Pahukoa. Hey, he goes up for it, banks it in. It does not go. Ramos is with the rebound. Passes it over to Wills and hooks it up for two. 5:39. And the Saints down at their end. Wills with the rebound, no points. I'll be high down court. Passes back to Inez. Wills under the basket, turns around, drops it in once again. 26-11 with 5:11 left in this first half. Trojans slowing down the pace, taking it easy down court. Pahukoa. Files it over to Pires, and Piros under there. It's blocked. Sullivan with the rebound. Gives it to Hobby High. Zigzags around. He takes it down, fires it to Wills. He gives it off to Inez. Oh, rolls on the rim. It doesn't go down. Irwin with the rebound for the Trojans. Over to Piros. Pulls up and stops. Sullivan intercepts it. Gives it off to Hobby High. He goes all the way down, and Sullivan gets the rebound. He can't get it up. Okay. Inez gives it a try. That is the hoop. Pires gets it this time. Passes it down, and it rolls on the hoop. Nothing there. Inez with the rebound for the Lunas. Bouncing around, gives it over to Ramos. .401 left in this second period. Eric Wills to Sullivan under the basket. He's up for two. .335, and Pires answers that with the Trojans. 3:40 left now in this second period. Ramos with the ball. Inez goes up for it. It hits the hoop. Sullivan gets the rebound, takes a bounce, turns around. No good. Wills gets it this time, and he drops it in. 32-13 with 3:19 left in this second period. Left in our first half. Trojans at the free throw line, and Lunas bring the ball into play. Domingo to Santella, over to Domingo. Bounces it under there, and Lenosa up with two. 37-17 with 45 seconds left in this second period. And the Trojans down court give that a try. Sullivan comes up with a rebound. Oops, and it's out of bounds. Pahukoa for this Saints down. Irwin up with a shot, rolls on the hoop. It does not go down. Sullivan with a rebound. 25 seconds left in this second period. Santella bouncing it around, takes it down court. on that shot. Trojans with the rebound. Pahukoa down court, and Sullivan takes it for a minute. Pahukoa gets it back up for two. Our first half of play ends 19-37. The Lunas with the lead. 5 minutes left in our third period. Trojans bring that ball in. Pahukoa takes a couple of bounces and passes it off to Cortez. He pulls up, goes for the shot. It hits the rim, and Irwin gets the rebound, turns around, goes up, and Wills for the Lunas with the ball. Passes it over to Ramos. 4:36 in this third period. Our score is 45-22, favor of the Lunas. Ramos passes it off to Abihai. It's over to Caban, to Wills. He takes a bounce, puts it up, drops it down for two. 47-22 with 4:17 left in this third period. 3 points for the Trojans makes it 25-47 now with 4:04 left in this third period. Ramos with it for the Lunas, bounces it around there. Oh, here we go, hits the back of the hoop. Trojans get the rebound, no points for the Lunas there. Ooh, lots of people pull up, it's good for two. 27-47 with 3:43 in this third period. Ramos again with the ball down court. Passes over to Abihai. Gives it across court to Lenoza, and almost a loose ball. Caban ends up with it, goes up for two. 49-27 with 3:20 left in this third period. Trojans down at their end now. Pahukoa trying for three, hits the back of the hoop, it does not go down. Irwin for the Trojans dumps it down for two. 29-49, 3:05 on the clock. Lunas with a 20-point lead. Ramos with the ball down court. Passes it into Wills, he drops it over. Abihai goes up, and that's three. 52-29 with 2:41 left in this third period. Cortez is going to try it. It hits the hoop. Trojans with a rebound, and there's a whistle. 1:45 left in our third period. Ramos with the ball down court for the Lunas. 52-30 is our score. Lunas headed to a 11-0 record with one game left for regular season play. Ramos decides, well, let's go for three. It hits the hoop, it does not go down, and Wills gets the rebound, looks around, gives it a toss. Caban tries to assist, and almost blocked on that shot there. Pierce finally gets it out, gives it over to Pahukoa, and Eric Wills is with it. And Caban this time tries for three, and it is good. 55-30 with 1:01 left in this third period. Irwin passes that in for the Trojans to Pahukoa, over to Piros. Piros across center court. Fires it over to Pahukoa. He goes up, hits the hoop, it does not go down. Piros for the Trojans with a shot. And Caban with the rebound. Gives it to Santella. Wills under the basket, easy two. 57-30 with 36 seconds left in this third period. Wills looking down court to find somebody. He's going to give it a long pass, but he hands it off right up there. Ramos. Ooh, and Wills unable to hang on to it. Gets over there to the Trojans. Pahukoa down, pulls up, tries to take a shot, and Wills with it, gives it over to Ramos. 7 seconds left in this Third period. Ramos charges down, pulls up, gives it a shot, hits the back of the board, the buzzer sounds. Our score 57-30. Luna's in the lead. 3:35 left in our game. Our score is 65-39. Luna's with the lead all the way. Irwin at the free throw line for the Trojans. And that's nothing but the bottom of the net there. 65-40 now. Second shot is good also. 65-41. Lunas with the ball into play now. Oh, and Sullivan saves that. Passes it over to Abihai. And he gives it in there to Domingo. Domingo gives it back to Sullivan. And Billy Pierce gets caught there as he's traveling along and turns it back over to the Lunas. Centella bringing that ball into play for the Lunas. Gives it over to Sullivan. It's back to Centella. He rolls around and hooks that up there. 67-41 with 3:07 left in our game. Irwin with the ball down for the Trojans and out of bounds. Three minutes left in our game. Trojans pass that ball in. Santos up for a shot. Sullivan with a rebound. Passes it over to Domingo. Domingo down court. Oh, and hits his foot. Goes out of bounds. Gives it back to the Trojans. 2:49 left in our game. Score is 67-41. Favor of the Lunas. Piros with the ball down court. Passes it over to Irwin. And Lunas blocked that. Domingo down and hands it over to Dean. He goes up for the shot and there's a whistle. .234 left in our game. Our score is 67-41. Dean Hayakumoto at the free throw line for the Lunas. Puts the first one down. Second shot is up. It hits the, tapped in. Makes that 70-41 now with 2:33 left in our game. Pahukoa down, and as he's up to shoot, whistle blows. .229 left in our game. Ed Pahukoa, senior, for the Trojans at the free throw line. Our score is 70-41. Lunas leading all the way. In and out, and lots of fingers up. Piros up for two for the Trojans, makes it 43-70. Lunas with the ball. Abihai down court, and it turns that over to the Trojans. .217 left in our game. Santos with the ball over to Pahukoa. Around under the basket, goes for the hook, and the Lunas block the shot. Trojans control it, go up for it, and Hayakumoto gets the rebound for the Lunas. Abihai down court, 2 minutes now. And the Trojans once again get that air ball down court and go up for two. Whistle blows. .148.3 left on the clock. A long pass down court for the Lunas. Up for two. Sullivan bringing the score 72-45. with 1:30 left in our game. Trojans at their end now. And Lunas with a steal. Abi high to Domingo. He's down by himself. He's up for 2. 74-45 with 1:14 left on the clock, and they have a whistle. .11 left in our game. Luna's up for a shot, and it's out of bounds. .11 left in our game. Trojans with the ball. Heroes over to Pahukoa. Oh, he's going to try for 3, and Dean gets the rebound for the Lunas, gives it over to Abi High, down court, 53 seconds, he pulls up, it hits the hoop. Lunas with the rebound, Domingo with a shot, and the Lunas, Santella with it, passes it out to Abi High. Domingo once again goes for it, hits on the rim, and it's batted out of bounds. Seconds. Lunas pass that ball in, move it around, and that's good for 3. 77-45 with 26 seconds left in our game. Heroes turns around, puts it up for 2. 77-47, 18 seconds left now. Seconds left in our game. Lunas with the ball. Sullivan to Santella. Long pass down, and the Trojans pick it up. Rolls on the floor. Whistle blows. Seconds on the clock, and the Trojans are at the free throw line. Bounces on the hoop, it does not go down. Sullivan with the rebound, hands it off to Abi High, and the Trojans get it back, turn around, go up for the shot. That ends our game. 77-47, the Lunas continue that perfect streak, 11-0. The Lunas and Spartans have one more game in the regular season. The balance of our teams have completed their competition. Standings as of Saturday night, the Lunas 11-0 on top. And now we have a 3-way tie with the Baldwin Bears, the Molokai Farmers, and the Maui High Sabres for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place, all with a record of 8-4. The Lanai Pine Lads finish in 5th place, followed by the Seabury Spartans and the St. Anthony Trojans.